Welcome,
I'm
Howard.
so
Thanks for
fidgety.
joining us again on another wonderful episode of
Let's Kvetch.
Let's Kvetch. This is our seasonal kvetching. 'Tis the season to kvetch.
Did
as
anybody
they
watch?
say.
Did anybody watch the
Howard?
the Hanukkah?
They can't answer that question. This is a live. There's nobody
This
in
is
the
not
studio.
live, right?
This
Okay,
is just
forgot.
you,
Okay.
like usual. You and me sitting in the studio.
No, but
Okay.
we have a guest today. We do have a guest.
Today we
Yeah.
have a guest, and we're so excited because we need someone to kvetch with us. You know, as they always say, when you laugh, when you cry by yourself. When you kvetch,
You know,
everybody comes to kvetch
Everybody,
with you.
the whole world.
The whole world
kvetches
kvetches with you.
us.
Yo, welcome to the show. It's Let's Kvetch, where mindful speech and wisdom always stretch. Rabbi Raphael, Howard on the mic, dropping Torah gems.
Before we
every
introduce
day.
our guest,
Yeah.
we should thank our sponsor.
Absolutely. Who is our sponsor?
No, we have a special new
The microphone.
microphone and new
so-
equipment.
Absolutely. So we want to thank Adam Moskowitz for this incredible microphone.
Which is with which we're
Can-
now
can
going to
the camera-
record.
Can the camera see the mic?
I hope so.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well,
Okay.
with which we'll use this mic. We're going to record lots more episodes. And if someone else wants to sponsor a
There's
new
right there, so-
co-host for Howard, then we'll really go forward.
Right. Well, we have the website, which
Ah.
hopefully we're gonna
Cleanspeech.com/Let's Kvetch.
right
And there you can catch up on episodes.
past episodes
And,
and hopefully see all the ads. that are gonna
Otherwise,
appear on it.
Howard's going to hunt you down and ask you how many episodes you've watched. And if you haven't, marketing, brother. I'm just doing some marketing.
Okay.
Okay, so let's introduce our special guest
All
for
right.
the
Okay,
seasonal
go ahead.
kvetch. And I can't tell you anything about him except that he's a former school psychologist here at Denver Academy of Torah, now just a wonderful community member.
He's a good
And
guy. Good.
I can't tell you
guy.
anything else about what he does. Anything. Don't ask me. I can't tell you. And we're happy to enjoy. Please, thank you for
Okay.
coming.
All right, Howie
How-
Shapiro.
How is Shapiro? Welcome.
Hi.
Hey.
How you
Okay.
doing?
Welcome.
I'm happy to kvetch with you.
Okay, that's right.
That's awesome.
You couldn't shave.
I mean, I want to give you something to kvetch
Or
about.
dress
You
it.
want to like dress up.
Oh, you did shave,
and-
Yeah,
No,
actually.
I did, but you
Yeah,
came
yeah.
in a T-shirt
I got a haircut.
to our podcast.
If we can get more than 10 people to watch this, I will shave for next time. How's
Oh,
that?
God.
What do you mean? We have dozens of views already.
Scores.
We're in the scores. We're up to
Oh my God, we almost were. I think we were up for an award for a podcast of the year
really
or
what
something.
award?
I didn't want to. I was going to surprise you, but
Oh, okay.
right.
Nominated by us. We nominate ourselves, and we're putting it down in our bio.
Okay.
Nominated for. No,
All
but
right.
this is great. I'm in the midst of like a pair of Howards. You
Writer,
know?
producer, director, actor.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
We
Howard
wear
and
multiple hats. And
so we have you to thank because I know that you were one of several people who recommended that we take our kvetching on the road and we do that kvetching in cars.
that's right.
Kvetching
So
in
that
cars.
was your idea.
That was
Getting
my idea.
pizza.
Yeah.
That was yes.
It
Thank
was
you, Hal.
it was kind of Seinfeld's idea, but it was comedians in cars. But I went with
You
kvetching
brought
in
it
cars,
up, so,
here
you
we
know,
are.
Seinfeld didn't call me, but you told me
That's
about
right.
it.
That's right.
You know, the other person who suggested it was the writers of The Simpsons. Because they actually had a thing on The Simpsons, kvetching in cars.
Oh, you mentioned that.
Really?
Yeah, they actually did. Like they already,
So
paved
you
the
thought
way.
You had this,
I thought, yeah.
Well, maybe subliminally. I'm just
Okay.
saying. So
All right. So why don't you, Howie's, here to help us kvetch about.
about the season. This is the this is episode 2 of seasonal kvetching. The first episode we started off kvetching all about Hanukkah, which that's our holiday, and we have plenty to kvetch about.
Now we're kvetching about Christmas.
And now
What-
let's move on. There's more to December than just Hanukkah. You know?
Tis the season to be kvetchy. Fa la 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 la.
Yeah, we're
Can I tell you about my biggest kvetch?
the joy of kvetching.
Are you
Doesn't kvetching in December bring a smile to
Are you
your
ready?
face?
Are you ready for my
Of course,
biggest
a
kvetch?
Jew
Yeah.
wrote it.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's the biggest kvetch about this time of year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in the car, and every single radio station is playing Christmas music,
Every single
which
one.
I can't stand.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't like.
well,
I
did-
like to
did-
listen to music.
I
in my
guess
car.
you never
No,
got
there's
out
a-
of your car and went into a store because every store is playing the music also.
Yeah,
in cars,
but
stores.
I'm in my car. I can control the radio. I can control what I'm doing, and like you're pushing buttons, and every single one.
Oh,
is
the
like,
radio stations.
Yeah,
are
all the
saying.
radio
those
stations.
Oh, you're
right.
like an old timer listening to the
I
radio.
listen to the radio.
Oh, that's cool.
No, I do
I
too,
don't-
but
I don't-
You also
but
listen to the radio?
Yeah, but there's one. There is a Christmas song that I like. It's I think one of the Beatles. What was?
So this is Christmas. That one? It's pretty catchy.
This is also a musical episode, actually.
By the way,
I say
like
that.
98% of Christmas songs written
by Jews.
by Jews.
Yeah, I
written,
know.
sung, and directed by
Okay.
Jews.
How,
Right.
so how do we? How can we be kvetching about them? I mean, they're like our own people's productions here. All right.
Okay.
That gives. I think that actually entitles us to kvetch about them, right? I mean,
think
if you
so.
you wouldn't kvetch about somebody else's religion, would you? I wouldn't
No,
put
we're-
you
we're
on
not-
the on
okay,
the air.
Just a disclaimer: we're not kvetching about the holiday itself. It's just this time of year that we're in,
Right.
and we live in a country that celebrates that holiday.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean, most of the people do.
Which is
and,
great.
You
Nothing wrong
know,
with that.
no, it's just that. But you know, my kvetch is that I'm still trying to do work. I mean, we just came out of Hanukkah, but I was working. I was doing things and trying to get people, to do things or respond and stuff like that. It's a little bit slow. So that's my kvetch.
I'll tell you an existential kvetch, if I may.
As
Okay.
opposed to his business kvetch. This
Yeah.
was a enterprise kvetch.
Mine's an existential kvetch.
Let's hear.
This time of year just reminds me that I don't really belong.
Ooh. Okay, what do you mean by that? Let's go on here.
Meaning, like, society is doing this thing,
And
but I'm not doing that thing.
you're not. Yeah.
You feel
not
like
a part of that.
an alien, a stranger in a strange land.
Yeah, I mean, like that's what we are, right? This is
Oh.
it's just a reminder that
We're not
this-
at home.
this-
So
this
we're
is-
not-
at home. We're not at home.
So
I have great friends that, like they do this. This is great. I have
Christian
obviously no
friends.
problems. Yeah, of course. Like I'm happy they're celebrating the holiday.
Yeah.
It's just a reminder for me personally that it's not. This isn't really. I don't feel comfortable really.
Well, I can tell you from somebody who did go to public schools and participating
He
in
mentions that at least once an episode.
Yeah, no, I did, well,
Denver Public Schools.
Denver Public Schools.
Yeah, go ahead.
And this time of year that we'd have the concerts, where
Sure.
all the kids, every grade sang
Go
a
sing.
song and stuff like that. And what are we singing? We're singing.
Was your mom that one that came in and had to tell the Hanukkah story and like give out dreidels and stuff? So that did you have that?
No.
You didn't have that at all.
Oh, you had that?
I have no. I hear lots of parents of their kids are in their public
Really?
schools, and they get called in to be the Hanukkah parent. Like to tell. That's
Back
a
in the day,
token.
Back in the day, you're probably not the Hanukkah parent. You're probably like you were in the manger.
There were
Well,
Jew-
pretty much
baby
the
Howard.
token Jew. It was a token Jew. No, there were a few. There were a few, but not many. But there were a few of us in my neighborhood. Yeah.
I will say, as an anti-kvetch,
Yeah.
I think society has gotten a lot more good about celebrating other, like Hanukkah, right? There's a lot of Hanukkah stuff out there at the same time. Whereas
Well,
You know
way
what?
back
We-
in the day it was all Christmas.
We're amongst friends, so you can actually say Hanukkah. You can go ahead. You can just right here on the air. You can say Hanukkah correctly.
Hanukkah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Hanukkah.
like you say, our society is more accepting. We can
Right.
say Hanukkah and
Hanukkah.
like we mean it. There
Right.
you go.
But now, does this bother you? You go to you go to a store, you buy something, and what do they say?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother you.
I mean,
Now,
again,
if they said happy, happy holidays.
Wait.
and
Let me
something-
ask you. When they say this to you, are you wearing your yarmulke or not wearing? Your
I'm
yarmulke?
always wearing yarmulke.
So why are they saying Merry Christmas to you if you're wearing your yarmulke?
I think
Yeah.
it's just something they say. I think
It's just
which is
something-
fine.
They didn't look at you,
No.
so you can't take it seriously.
well,
Personally, then you can't take it
No,
personally.
it's not. I mean, well, they're just saying it, but it's not. They're not internalizing what
Right,
maybe this
right.
means. I
I'm
don't
sure.
know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Maybe they say Happy
is-
Holidays.
If they said happy holidays, that's fine.
You're
Because you
okay.
got this time, well, you have New Year's, the secular New Year, whatever.
Maybe
I
they're
know.
getting ahead of Purim or something like that. They're jumping the gun on. Maybe they're wishing you a nice Asar of Teves. We got a fast day coming up next week. What?
Right.
That's
So-
my holiday. There.
Right. So
I
right.
don't want to sound contradictory. It doesn't bother me. So
Okay.
I'll tell you why. Because again, I'm very happy for society and they're doing their thing and
Yeah.
they're practicing their religion and doing this stuff. That doesn't bother me. So when they say Merry Christmas, I'll respond Merry Christmas. I'll wish my friends at work Merry Christmas, right? Because I want them to enjoy it and I want to have. I don't want to be weird.
Okay.
When I was saying about like the Christmas songs in the car and that kind of stuff, to me, I feel out of place. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't blame anybody, but I'm internalizing.
You feel a little weird.
I'm internalizing the kvetch, if that makes sense.
Living the Kvetch.
Living the.
I'm still trying to get that past the existential thing.
Was that too big?
It was
too big a
Denver,
word.
hence the Denver Public
Too
School
deep?
crack. That's what usually when he brings it up, it's usually.
Denver Public School.
Did you say something?
Explains so much.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Existential.
music-
Okay.
There was a great story that was told by Rabbi Moshe Goldberger. He's a rabbi in New York. So he was telling us a story. I watched him say it. He was a kid. He was in the mall with his mother. And this is, decades ago. And there was Santa was in the mall. In the old days, you used to go and sit on Santa's lap. I guess I don't do that anymore. You go and sit on Santa's lap, and he gives you some stuff. So he's over there. He watches a whole line of kids, and they're all getting stuff. And he's thinking to himself, I love that, but can I do that? So he decides, his mother, she's in the store. He decides he's going to give it a try. Goes up, gets in line. When his turn comes, he goes up to Santa. And Santa comes and says, "Oh, what do you want for Christmas?" He says, "I'm not actually Christian. I'm actually Jewish, and I go to yeshiva." And to which point Santa says, "You think I'm a goy?" So it gets better. So Santa So Santa says to him, he says, "Look, tell me what do you want?" He says, "I really want one of those cars. I don't know, I had some." So Santa says, take this bag. He gives him loads of stuff. The Santa starts loading up the little Jewish kid. Says, "Here, give it to all the boys, all your siblings. Take this to all the boys in yeshiva." His mother comes up and says, "Where'd you get all that stuff?" And he tells him the whole story. He says, "Well, there's a Jewish Santa, Mom. Look, I got the whole thing." So
nowadays you have pictures of Chabad putting tefillin on a Santa. I mean,
yeah,
it's just like
I've seen
so
that
many.
pictures
It's
of those.
so
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. Okay, one more Santa story.
Okay.
So I told this on Saturday night, Friday night at my table, and I just say it again. This one is a true story. It happened to me, and that is when my oldest son, who was raised until he was 5 years old in Israel, we moved to Denver when he was turned 5. His first day of school, he was his 5th birthday, September 7th. Okay, so later that fall was the first time he was really exposed to December outside of Israel. Okay. So it was Parshas Vayishlach, which is the parsha about Yaakov returning to meet Esav. And my son sees for the first time, he sees Santa sitting in a sleigh. He's got a bunch of gift boxes behind him, older man, big, long white beard. And he's got reindeer, rows of reindeer in front of him. He says, "Look, Abba, that's Yaakov sending gifts to Esav." Just like the parsha. True story. You really know that. You've never seen it before. And
That's a great story.
It looked just like the parsha.
Okay.
That's great.
All right.
So the Kvetch is that what my Kvetch was. That was a once in a lifetime, and now it's gone. Now we know more. My typical interaction with Jews in Denver is that they know more about Christmas than they know about their own holidays. I give you an example. I could quiz them. I can say to them, "Hey, who was Jesus' mother?" They'll come out with that in a second, every single one of them. Who was Moses' mother? I don't know. When, right? How long ago was Christmas? Or how long ago did JC live? I can tell you that in a minute. How long ago was Hanukkah? Gosh, I don't know when that. That's my Kvetch. My Kvetch is like your Kvetch. We don't belong here. We're living in someone else's town. They're celebrating their holiday. Great. That's fine. But we shouldn't celebrate their holiday. You know what I mean? We can celebrate our holiday, and we can just sort of, like you said, I liked what you said. I wish them well. They should celebrate it. Everybody, great. Celebrate your holidays. But it's not our holiday.
No, but it's interesting because, growing up here in America, we got gifts and, sometimes.
Christmas gifts? I don't know. Is that what you're saying? What?
No, I'm not saying no. Hanukkah, we got Hanukkah gifts.
Hanukkah
gifts and stuff like that because
they got Christmas presents.
Right. So here
So
in
it worked
America,
out for us well.
Because in Israel they don't exchange, or maybe do now. I don't know. But
No, they don't.
They don't exchange.
They don't do gift giving.
But here, because we've got to compete.
They don't do the mensch on the bench. They don't have the. That's the Jewish version of the elf on the shelf, right? You don't know it. You don't have.
know what that is.
You don't have a mensch on the bench at home.
No,
Okay.
I feel so bad.
I thought you went to public school.
Right.
What's happening?
Anyways, how? So,
Howie's. All right. What else is there to
so-
Kvetch about December besides that? We covered it all.
I think we delved.
You get a couple days off of school.
It's great.
That's nice.
Fantastic.
Or whatever it is that you do.
Yeah.
Don't tell
Yeah, no,
anybody what he
don't
does.
stop.
Don't say
Okay,
what he
so
does.
in the
Don't
meantime,
tell him.
okay, you're right. Okay, don't say.
Thank you for joining us on Let's Kvetch.
On
Are you?
Let's Kvetch podcast. No, yeah, we have to do that. And again, don't forget. Are you subscribed? Have you subscribed?
Liked, followed.
Followed.
Can I add one more kvetch?
Yeah,
One more
absolutely.
kvetch is that there isn't a link on the Jewish Experience website straight to this. Like you can just on the splash page.
Great
Oh.
marketing
Hard
insight.
to find.
Hard to find. Well,
Hard to
we're not
find.
trying to make it too easy to find us.
I think we should make it easier.
Apparently.
Because you want people to kvetch about finding it?
Yes.
Because it works perfectly.
It works
Right.
perfectly. We were looking for your
Oh.
podcast, but we gave up. We
We're-
kvetched too.
It's like
Too
I'll
hard.
kvetch about that. Too hard to find. I'm going to kvetch about
Yeah.
All
that.
right, so I'll make it a little bit easier for you. Again, we talked about cleanspeech.com/let's kvetch.
No apostrophe.
No apostrophe. So there you have all the past episodes. How many are we doing now?
Oh, so many.
This is like
I think this is our high kvetching episode.
It could be.
Yes.
it is.
Chai.
Kvetch.
This is our 18th episode.
This-
Gematria of Chai.
That's right.
I think
Okay,
that is.
beautiful. Okay.
Wow.
So there you can find
Like, follow,
This-
and if you have a kvetch you'd like to contribute, you can put it on the website and we will take up your kvetch.
I would like to kvetch in cars driving and kvetching about Denver traffic. Can we do
Yeah,
that?
we were. Yeah, that was.
we covered that.
You
You
did?
obviously didn't watch
I was-
the
I did-
episode.
I-
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Yes.
suggested it and then
I-
you didn't watch it.
That's,
Nobody
Yeah.
sent me the link. I don't know.
Can we go
I'm gonna
back and
kvetch
edit,
about that.
edit him?
We add him in.
You can just cut this.
Yes,
That's
with
right.
AI we could. We don't need him to show
Or-
up in the
or,
studio.
How
We-
about this? I will watch that episode.
Yes.
I will kvetch about it, and then we'll shoot a new episode that's so much more funny.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, I don't know if you could top the one we did, but give it
Yeah.
a shot. Give it a shot.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. We
All
need
right,
we
Howie,
need your
thank you for
kvetching
being here.
enthusiasm.
It's been
Thank
a
you,
pleasure.
thank you,
Thank you very
thank
much.
Thanks for kvetching with us.
Thank
Kvetch responsibly, everybody, and we'll see you next time on Let's Kvetch. Thank you.
Okay.
Yo, welcome to the show. It's Let's Kvetch, where mindful speech and wisdom always stretch. Rabbi Raphael, Howard on the mic, dropping Torah gems every day in sight. Let's kvetch, let's not forget. Choose words wisely, no regret. Guard your tongue, learn the flow. Jewish vibes on the podcast. Let's go. From Lashon Hara to keeping speech kind, every syllable affects the divine. Pause before you speak, breathe and reflect. Every day, my Vaughn earns respect. Howard's got the laughs, Rabbi keeps it deep. Lessons on the lips for your soul to keep. We're talking truth, talking shalom by it. Heart stays soft when the tone stays quiet. Let's kvetch, let's not forget. Choose words wisely, no regret. Guard your tongue, learn the flow. Jewish vibes on the podcast. Let's go. Rhythm of the mitzvah, speech is gold. Lesson in restraint, let the story unfold. No gossip, no hate, keep the temple clean. Listeners engaged in that mindful routine.